here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance and associated programs. We are a cloud nation. We've been around for about 3 years. We're an emerging nation, and we've been putting in some solid foundations, and we're now building our economy, strengthening it, creating income to boost the value of our currency and its liquidity for the benefit of all our citizens. Anyone can become a citizen. There is no cost to join. In fact, we'll actually give you $5 just for proving you're a real person, filling in your profile and things. So you can join us no matter what country you're from, what gender, what creed, color, financial status, educational level. None of it matters, because we don't pigeonhole people on these superficial differences. We just treat everybody equally as a human being, part of that big happy family of humanity, all linked together inextricably. And so we do recognize that every human being is unique, and so has something unique to offer our community, and so is of equal value to every other member of our community. And that's what we call a non-separatist ideology, just seeing everybody as a fellow member of the human race. Okay, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over there in a moment because that's where we get most of the comments. And I'm having a look here, and I can see we've got 2 people in on YouTube. We've got Parpuram Ma saying good evening to everybody. And we've also got Luis Montero in saying hi to everybody. And he's not top of the list today, which is unusual. Ram has beaten him. Okay. So congratulations, top of the pops today, Ram. Okay, I'm going to head over to Facebook now and see who we've got in there, what's going on there. So let me go to Facebook. I'm making sure my speakers are off, and I'm looking for the group We Share Abundance Publicly, and I'll be looking for the 11th, I think. Yeah, 11th of August. So far, so good. If I click to expand, we should open the comments list up, and I can see we've got Richard in Facebook from Devon in the UK. We'll be getting started in just a moment with a very short prayer to help us find the path to true happiness in life. You can't buy happiness. No matter how much money you've got, you won't necessarily be happy. True happiness, lasting happiness that leaves you contented and not constantly searching for more. I need more houses, more cars, more money, more something, comes from loving service to others. And once you adopt that approach to life, not only will you find that true happiness and be contented all the time, you'll be helping other people, they'll be happy, but the universe will reward you by sending everything that you want and need in life to you automatically. We've also got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK, letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thanks, Kingsley. So we'll be starting with a little short prayer for helping us on that path to happiness, and then we'll have a little short affirmation, which says, shed any prejudices we have and keep that non-separatist ideology we have. And we got Derek in from West Palm Beach, Florida, and Norman in from Doncaster in the UK. So let's get started right away with a little prayer which goes like this. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And um, the little affirmation we have goes like this: We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Um, I'm wondering whether Deviani's got me here. Um, okay. The function that I want that makes it easy for you to just buy the pools and activate your withdrawals um, apparently is causing trouble. Uh, Deviani says the way the program's written, I'm finding it hard to add this kind of product. Still trying, but it won't complete today, Monday. Still stuck in this function. She said she'll try tomorrow, but tomorrow's Saturday, so I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, um, she's struggling to do that, so maybe we'll just scrap the idea if it gets too complicated, because we've always been able to just buy the pools, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 as you choose, and as you click on them, they all go into your basket anyway. So um, maybe we'll just skip it. I don't know. Um, I thought it was going to be an easy thing to do, but apparently it isn't. Often the case, and I think, oh, this shouldn't take long. This will be easy, but there again, that's my lack of knowledge of the programming world. So we've not made a lot of progress with development today. Um, I'm trying to get the accounting and bookkeeping up to date, and I'm trying to um, make sure that everything is going to run smoothly from the switch to the Binance Smart Chain. And I'm started discussions with Deviani on our, I suppose you call it an internal exchange. It'll just make it easier for you to trade your tokens um, for BP20. It'll happen instantly and there'll be no fee. Um, you'll be able to also buy tokens through our exchange, if or anybody can if they come in and they want to get the tokens, because it'll be a way of paying less. If you've got the tokens, you can upload them and you get 100% value for them. So we are working on that. I see we've got Reynold in from Trinidad and Tobago as well. I also just got an email from Infinity Club Cards. It seems like um, they've finally collapsed. They say we won't lose any money. It says we're writing to inform you of important regulatory developments concerning Navajo Limited. And those are the people that were providing the cards. So um, Navajo cannot accept any form of payment to load onto a customer's e-money wallet or prepaid cards. This includes refusing funds, bank transfers or wires, liquidating any digital assets, loading your e-money wallets via credit or debit card. And you can't also use your card to buy goods or services, or to make withdrawals. Your membership will remain active. For what purpose? You know, if you can't do anything, to concierge and lifestyle services, what rubbish. That's like their support desk. Crypto wallets to store, send, and receive crypto. Um, Instant rewards. That's if you buy something with your card. So how the hell that can be available? And it says if you wish to withdraw funds from your account, please contact support. We will need to verify your identity in order to protect you. Basically, it means what they've set up has failed, from what I can read into that. Um, Unfortunately, we have funds in there because I've been using it as a We Share Abundance bank account. So it's a case of now, can we get those funds out? I put in a ticket to support since I got the email, and I've not had a reply as yet. They say they reply instantly 24/7. Well, I think they're probably getting a lot of support tickets at the moment, and we've not had a reply to ours. Um, I'm not sure whether it's in the downline builder. I think it was. I'm not sure whether we took it out because of the difficulties that were inherent anyway. But it will. I'll be checking and making sure that it is removed from the downline builder. We never have a lot of money. Okay, so it's not like we're going to lose, 20 or 30 or $40,000. I wish we had that available to us at any time, but we don't. Um, but I think there's probably about $1,000 or so in there, which is a lot for us. It's our working capital, if you like, to pay development and server fees and all this sort of stuff. So it's a bit of a nuisance, to say the least. Um, and we'll just have to wait and see how it transpires. AAS is live, but apparently the daily income that you're supposed to receive isn't actually dropping into your account at this moment in time. I'm sure they will get it sorted out. They wouldn't have come back live if they didn't intend to get it all sorted. So it's a case of just waiting and letting them get to it and get it all sorted out. But as it stands at the moment, they have the clock in there, but it clicks down to zero and then it starts again, but without any income being added into your account. And we've got Accommodate in from Nigeria and Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. So, not been the best of days for getting things done and positive news, really, with that Infinity Cards thing. But we overcome always any obstacles and we manage to get sorted out. We'll have to wait and see what the support desk says about that situation when they get round to answering. The good news, of course, is we're at weekend. It's Friday evening, and tomorrow is Vortic United payday. So that's good news. Vortic United, very reliable. That your earnings for the week will be in your wallet tomorrow, and you'll be able to compound them. If you don't need the cash desperately, do compound. But if you desperately need the cash, then okay, you can withdraw it. You can put your withdrawal request in, make sure it's in before 11 p.m. on Sunday London time, and you'll get paid out on Monday. Usually, actually, my information is that they dragged on into Tuesday. Maybe they're getting a lot more people. I mean, they're growing all the time, so maybe it's taking them longer to get through the payments. But um, there was something in the Telegram group saying that they have two servers for payments, and one of them didn't function properly. So that may have been the reason as well. Usually everybody gets paid on the Monday, um, but they start payments on Monday, and they do always say, you will be paid within 48 hours starting Monday. So I suppose that gives them up till Tuesday night anyway. Okay, but that's Vortic. They're good as gold, and the the funds will be in your account tomorrow. So get in there and do whatever you need to do. Don't wait. Either do your withdrawal or ideally compound it until you've got to the level where you can draw whatever you want and still be able to compound. So, in other words, if you want, say, $5,000 a month, you want to be at a point where that's what roughly 1,250 a week. Let's say 1,250 a week. You want to be at a point where you're getting maybe 1,500 a week in income before you start drawing money out, and then you can draw your 1,250, and you've still got another 250 to compound. So you'll have a bigger balance growing all the time, and after a while you'll be able to, instead of drawing 1,250 a week, you can draw 1,500 a week out, and you'll still be able to compound. That's the way to go. You've got to just compound it until you get to the point where you're making more than you need, and then you can start drawing out what you need. But if you're desperate for the cash, you have to pull it out, don't you? I did send an email out today and a message in your inbox um, about planning for the future and about this. Vortic, I believe, is your strongest option. We do have options that'll pay a little bit more, um, but I think the transparency and the way that Vortic have always gone about their business puts them above, head and shoulders above everything else out there. It doesn't mean that they're 100% safe. What is, there's always a risk. But I think there is probably less risk with Vortic than anything else out there. The Legacy Wealth Program, which is another third-party plan that we have in our dashboard, I think, is a good plan. But we don't know. I mean, it's a minimum of 3 years before you see any returns from that. So it's difficult to know how good it is. You can't get in touch with anybody properly. They do have a support desk, which answers. You can't say who's behind this, who's the gaffer. In the same way that that Jensen Robles is the CEO and founder of Vortic, and so you've got to weigh it up a little bit. The good thing about it is when you put in your money, so let's say you're prepared to risk $100, you put it in for either 3 years or 5 years, you can't do anything with it. That's it. In 3 years, you either get what they claim, or in 5 years, you get what they claim, or you don't. But you can't start taking money out and stop the compounding effect. So it has advantages as well as disadvantages. I see we've got sorry, Brazina in from Scotland, Edinburgh. Kingsley, do we have to update our Waves Exchange wallet address in the back office for Binance wallet address? Um, no, there will be a different way of linking your um, Binance Smart Chain wallet. So the Waves wallet address will disappear um, once we've got through the initial transfer period, probably sometime next week. The Waves wallet will disappear. The the way it links into the Binance Smart Chain will be an automatic link into your wallet. For example, if it's MetaMask or something, um, it'll automatically link to it. I'm not sure how it works. I have accounts in different plans that do the same sort of thing, um, but I don't understand how it's all works behind the scenes. Let's put it that way. But when you sort of log in on one of them, what's it called? AdStaker is is a plan that links to your wallet. And when I log into AdStaker, it automatically links into my MetaMask wallet. And then if I want to use funds in the MetaMask wallet, it's automatically done through the AdStaker program. And if I want to withdraw funds from AdStaker, it automatically goes into my wallet. So it'll be a similar process, but we've not implemented it yet. And we will be going through an internal exchange first of all. So that way we can avoid any fees for you. The internal exchange will operate pretty much the same way in that our wallet with the liquidity pool will be linked into the exchange. And so when you say, okay, I've got $100 worth of Visa Abundance I want to swap for BEP20. We're only going to be doing it with BEP20, keeping it as simple as we can. Then we will say, okay, and it'll take the BEP20 out of the WeShare Abundance liquidity pool and pay it into you in your internal account there. And now you can leave it in the internal account there in that exchange to do what you want with, or your wallet will also be linked into that exchange. And if you can just have it in your wallet there. I'm not explaining that very well, but many of you will understand how it works. I know that quite a number of people joined AdState and they'll have seen how it works in there. It'll be very, very similar to that. And there are a lot of other programs out there that automatically link into DeFi wallets. But we will have that internal opportunity for you to avoid any fees. Now, when you convert your BP 20, which is Tether, into your local currency, we can't do anything about the fees there. You know, you will have some sort of fees on that exchange, but usually they're not very high. Okay. So you've had the bad news. We've not been able to get that button done, and we've not been able to progress with the Infinity Club card system. But we've got the good news that Vortic will be paying tomorrow, and Beyond Infinity will be paying on Sunday. I also gave you a little bit of incorrect information about BitSports. BitSports, the wallet that you can't withdraw from or do anything with, anything, is that P wallet, which is where they put your income from the arbitrage betting that they do. You can only do anything with that on the 10th, the 20th, and the 30th of any month. The e-wallet and the T-wallet that they have can at any time withdraw funds from those or invest them. There's no limit, no restriction on that, other than the minimum of $10. So I just wanted to correct that because I thought you couldn't do anything except on the 10th or the 20th or the 30th, but you can. Okay. Um, we have some numbers for you. In the last 24 hours, we had a net increase of 18 in our registered members to 40,230, and we had an increase of 32 in our active members to 4,031. That is growing up to the 10%, and we will soon be getting over the 10%, and it will gradually go up, and we will get to a point where the active members will be around about 80 or 90% of the registered members. It will be a ongoing process. It's not going to happen overnight, but I think it should take too long once people start receiving those withdrawals from the ShareHope plan, ShareHope wallet. The news is going to spread and people are going to get interested again, and they're going to make sure they stay active so that they can access those funds. We're still getting people that haven't logged in for 2 months, and some of them, there was one today, had over $20,000. He's not logged in for 2 months, and we contact them before we take them out. What can you do? I don't know. We we do not totally remove the information, although we take them out of our main database so that it's not clogged up with people that aren't interested. And we will be putting in a way where people will be able to get back and locate their account and reactivate it, which is all in the works as well. It's all part of what we're doing now with the ShareHope plan. So um, the sooner we get it all done, the better, obviously. ROI Tips have not come back to me with their campaign yet, but it should be starting any day. I don't know why it's taken as long as it has. Let's just pray that it starts very, very soon and put our positive vibes into it. And let's get it rolling. Once we've got that rolling and this ShareHope and the income pool sorted, it'll free me up considerably, and I'll be able to get into the Fund Miracles thing 100%. Okay, Multiply Visa, no change. Well, I say no change. There are 7 increase in our email verified members, 15,680, but nobody knew about advertising, and the bonus pool didn't go up enough to get into another dollar. Maybe tomorrow you get something from the revenue share every time you log in, so it's worth logging in. And it's worth logging in as well to see what's going on, because there are a lot of good login ads there that come up, and it's always interesting to see what other people are promoting. I don't do it now because I don't have the time, but I used to list all the opportunities, and I'd list them, for a month. Everything new that came to me, boom, 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 listed. Just a note of the URL for the opportunity, and it just go into storage, boom, boom, and that would be done every month. And every now and again, after a year or two, I'd go back and I'd look at, uh, things from, like if it was this year, I'd be perhaps looking at the ones that I'd stored from 2020 or maybe 2021. And, there would be hardly any of them available. And I did that for, probably 15 years. And maybe out of all the opportunities that you got in a year, if you went back and looked in 3 years, you may find one or two that were still around. It's amazing, you can do it yourself. It takes a while for you to work it all out, but it's an eye opener really. Um, Hardly any are there after 3 years. Not very many are there after 12 months actually. And the ones that are there are dormant anyway. Usually they're not doing anything. Very few make it, um, and continue to progress and thrive. Okay. I'm not sure I've got anything else to tell you today, really. Um, I am glad that not too many people joined Infinity Club cards. We have got a few people that have the cards, but it looks like they're gone, really, unless they get another card supplier and or resolve the issues that the existing card supplier has got. But I mean, we've got, like I say, we've got. I don't know whether it logs you out every. Yeah, it's logged me out. I was going to say I could check on the dashboard, but it's logging in. It needs two-factor authentication and lots of other bits and pieces. So anyway, I think it's about $1,000 we got in there, and we've got Reynold asking that are in the back office will be moving to Binance Exchange. It will become ShareHub tokens, and buying will still be available. The Nest Egg program we're going to change a little bit, but it will be available. And what we want to do is we want to clear all the old nest eggs out so that people can get paid for those. But we will be changing the nest egg program a little bit. I've got some ideas on that, which will make it better. Let's put it that way. But your tokens automatically will become ShareHope tokens, and when you draw them, they will go into the Binance Smart Chain via our internal exchange. So you don't have to exchange them in our internal exchange. You can go straight through our exchange into your wallet and keep them in your wallet and sell them on the Binance Smart Chain. But the reason we're putting in that internal system is because we can control the liquidity more accurately, and we can eliminate the fees for you. Okay, so really that covers it for today. I've not got anything more to add. I'm going to just check in the app and see if we've got any more in there or questions. Thank you, Ram, for your good wishes there. Nope, that's it. We're done. Have a good weekend. Have a good Friday night. Friday night always used to be boys' night out when I was in my youth, long time ago. I don't know how it works out nowadays, but anyway, enjoy Friday night, enjoy the weekend, and God bless you all. Get out there, share a little bit of love and abundance, go and help a few people, give them some of those soap coupons, and explain to them how they work and that they can go out and make some money quickly by doing the same thing, sharing those soap coupons. We should call them hope coupons, really, shouldn't we? Anyway, we'll perhaps do a name change on it sooner or later. Well, we will be revisiting all the programs as we progress. We'll always be enhancing things, making it better for the members. But until tomorrow, I'll be here same time, place 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and our Facebook group. We share it publicly. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator. Meanwhile, crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on. In the wild